Now, good morning, my abundant people. Welcome to your global entertainment news breakfast show. Your daily dose of news where we go to carry news and updates come give you. My name is Bella, your host, and joining me for studio today,
Augustine.
we are taking today's story from Punch and Vanguard newspaper. And today's top story from Punch be say, from home owner to squatters, metamorphosis of landlord displaced by Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. Josephine Ogundeji explored how the Lagos-Calabar Highway project has forced landlords into living in shanties amidst the battle for demolition compensation. In mid-July, Azeez Adeniji stood frozen, a storm of emotion washing over him as a bulldozer tore through his life work, 8 bungalows and 4 bustling shops right before his eyes.
This is very sad and touching. So I just imagine how the owner of that property is going to be feeling from being an homeowner to a squatter, start squatting in the streets, landlords for that matter. Well, I think the government needs to understand that these people you are governing, they are going through a lot of pain, a lot of sad.
There was never any compensation for this thing. There was no time for them to even say that okay, this place you are staying, give them time. There should be time. Make una give them time. 2 years, 3 years from this is not too much. There is no in a rush of all those things. All those roads that you guys are trying to just produce now, it's not something. It's something that tomorrow now it might be abandoned, and then maybe even if it's not abandoned, there's going to be a little challenges in this. Give these people a whole lot of time to make sure they pack themselves together and then relocate to somewhere else, not rushing and then this. Imagine all the millions, the effort, the years, every time where you don't put together just for this thing to be and God I beg oh, it's not easy to be in Nigeria. We will carry the other one where they move on. 2.7 trillion naira debt. Nigerian face blackout as gas producer cut supplies to Genewsng. Wholesale gas producing company have abruptly stopped the supply of natural gas to power generation company for electricity production over the non-payment of debt accrued from previous supply. Fresh finding by the Punch have shown. The Chief Executive Officer of the Association of Power Generation Company, Dr. Joy Ogali, disclosed the latest development in the exclusive interview with the Punch on Wednesday, stressing that the gas-producing company have formally notified all general costs of the suspension of the natural gas supply. Not even Nigeria know they owe.
Um,
No, I'm telling you the fact. Not even Nigeria know they owe.
this one way the talks in Nigeria faces blackout. We don't dey face the blackout already because some parts are complaining that they've not seen light for over close to a week now. Was already having the situation where people are complaining they've not seen light for
National grid they collapse for Nigeria every Eke market days, and then this thing just be like, you know,
yes.
wahala dey for Nigeria. I don't even know wetin I go talk because the kind wahala wey dey Nigeria is just too heavy. Say make we just dey explain am. If we dey lis ten am out, it go just be like say we too get pepper body, but God go help us sha. Make we carry the other one wey dey move on. Bank workers blame CBN as cash shortage worsen. The Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions has attributed the worsening cash shortage across the country to the Central Bank of Nigeria's inability to meet cash demand of commercial banks. Speaking with the Punch, ASBIC President Olusoji Oluwole highlighted the direct impact of the scarcity, particularly as the festive season approaches with increased demand of cash for shopping and business transactions.
Well, it's a shame. It's a shame that this information is coming from the bank workers, blaming the CBN as their head, the Apex Bank, for the shortage of cash. But I believe this now
As cash not been in the production for some times now.
even though cash
Have
has
they not
even
been
though cash
printing
has
like printing notes, new notes for some times now?
no, it's not advisable to print new notes frequently like that because it will stabilize the economy. But one, this cash shortage, we need to understand the fact that money enters, people go into the bank to deposit. Let this cash come outside. See, yes, the bank want to take that money straight to CBN. I don't know what CBN has with every cash now. Probably the CBN document they bring out the old notes. Make the old notes they go. This is one of the reasons why the shortage of cash is really
There
affecting.
has to be a replacement for all this thing. If the new note is going out, then there have to be a replacement for the old note is going back into the CBN. Why not the new note be circulated enough for people to use?
We are over 200 and something million people in this country. It's not something we can do in a day, in months. It will take over a year for us to get this right.
Well, another one wey we carry come Nigeria Germany to deepen ties as Tinubu host Hemeya. The President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday assured German business of Nigerian readiness to fully implement existing pacts to easing investment in renewable energy, youth skill development and industrial growth. Speaking during the visit of German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, Tinubu highlighted ongoing reform aims at fostering a business-friendly environment and attracting foreign investment. Okay. My own is that I'm not saying that he's not trying to do his work right here, but the point that I'm trying to make here is that if he is trying to attract foreign investors down to Nigeria, was there not in the news that there are terrorists that is actually disturbing Nigeria? One, the infrastructure in Nigeria is crumbling too, and then everything is not in a balanced scale. How much would those people wanted to look like? How much would those people wanted to invest into Nigeria if all this thing is still going on? This thing needed to start it from home before he thinks that he wanted to extend hand. Is it those people that is going to come to Nigeria and then started trying to make Nigeria better while the president is sitting there?
So, in his own way of
Governing
making Nigeria a better place.
is what he
There,
think he's doing now.
yeah, there should be transparency in so many things, and let the poor masses not feel that the economy is really hitting them. I don't know who you are governing. Are you governing the rich, or you are governing the poor? This needs to be in vice versa. Now that you are inviting
The last time it was
president
the
of Germany.
France
Yeah, we are
president.
inviting the president of Germany to the country now. The man is going to come with his people, come with his ambassadors. Are they coming to see a better Nigeria, or they are coming to see
Because there are
Nigeria?
going to be a restriction for them. There are going to be a restriction for them that this place you don't have to go there, this place
All
you
these
have
all
to go
these people
there.
that is bringing to the country, I promise you that they won't go to the worst part of Nigeria. They always want to take them to
The better
so
side.
they will feel that
Oh. But he thinks that the news is not carrying everything that is going on in Nigeria. The social media is there where everything that is going to be happening is going to be posted. Something needs to be done at home first before you think that you needed these people to come down to Nigeria and start investing. It's a good step though, but first of all, those terrorists that is tormenting the northern part and everywhere the kidnapping, the insecurity needed to go down. How will you invite a foreign investor and then the next thing you hear that those people are being kidnapped?
eh,
God, yeah, no, that's the way they talk. I beg, no, even they why they laugh now? It's not funny. Look at the other one with the move up of Vanguard today. U.S. Embassy issue new visa directive for Nigeria applicants. Oh, yellow. United States Embassy in Nigeria has announced update to its immigration visa process effective January 1st, 2025. Consequently, applicants with scheduled interview are now expected to visit the Consulate General in Lagos twice as part of the application procedure. Aladale. This new process is designed to help you prepare for your visa interview and to prevent significant delay in processing your migrant visa.
well, now being a person we want to come out
We
from
get
Nigeria.
money. No, that person will get money because right now, if you wanted to like try to go travel out now, you know how much we money go. You know how much money you're going to put together in that.
Well, it's even advises you to have to have the mind and the encouragement to want to leave the country. Because see, facing if you don't get person inside the US embassy that can help you finalize your papers, because see, I tell you, most of all these celebrities, most of all these artists, not that they have the better documentation to leave the country. Is connection. If they go to agencies that they know that okay, this agency can make me leave the country easily, they go there before you know the papers are ready. Before you know that, you hear that they are out of the country, they've gone for tour, they've gone for shows outside the country. It's only the poor that goes through this kind of stress. The rich don't go
The,
through
the,
all
the,
this.
the the post that you see them 3 times in the embassy just because they wanted to for that interview, even if they are not called, they just wanted to appear there so that their visa can be approved. Ah, maybe carry the other one with the go. This one done too much to talk. Varsity education in tatters. Lecturer can't not fuel cars, sleep in office to cut cost. Mhm. The crippling effect of the downturn in the nation economy coupled with the fallout from the policy imitated by the federal government to bring the economy back on track have not spared any sector. Not at all. Oh, not at all. Consequently, university teachers are now drowning under the yoke of unfavorable economic conditions. Checked by Vanguard from across the country shows that to stay afloat, university teachers have to cut costs on a lot of things to save cost.
Well, maybe those days where our lecturers will dey come school with their car, they enjoy. Now everything don't reach everybody, not touch everybody now.
It touch everybody.
Maybe every student go through that student suffering in school and everything. Now it's getting to the fact that even lecturers now are complaining of spoiling their cars, that they don't have options now than to sleep. Even to sleep in the office to cut costs and other things for them. But well, the, the, we know how they do their things now. Before you know that, we yesterday they go on strike. Ah,
And nothing is still going to be done about it because
it's because when they go on strike, they're always going on strike because of one thing. They don't have the aim of what they really are
the
going
moment they are
themselves
going
for.
to pet them,
Once they
they
just bribe them and tell them, okay, if they are expecting an 100% in a particular amount, the government will just wind them, give them like 30% or 40. Their mouths are shut. They believe they are okay with that.
they'll manage that
They'll
for
go
the next 3 years, 1 year again, then come back again. Oh my God. God have mercy on us. Maybe we carry the other one with they move on today. Nigerian who wrote WAEC, West African Examination Council, 17 times bags distinction from London School. Wow. Dr. Emmanuel Amadu, a Nigerian who wrote the West African Examination Senior School Certificate Education 17 times, has earned a distinction from the prestigious London Graduate School in the UK. Amadu, a Nigerian mental health advocate and accomplished professional based in the US, disclosed this in an interview in Lagos. 17 times.
Am I going to even believe this? Is it actually possible? 17 times. You ask why possible. That's 17 years.
Every year.
Because bike is once in a year. If you're writing why
No, maybe
17
if you write the first one, it fails, you still have to go back again. There's this particular course that you are aiming for. So you have to keep.
Let me tell you, if you write why for 17 times in 17 years, let me tell you, before you get to the 10th year, you should be discouraged. Even though you have family, there's so many family members
That is one thing about Nigeria. That is one thing about Nigeria. Nigeria would be like, some people are there, they just wrote 1 or 2 times whatever.
And
the next thing they do is like, what?
This guy is not up to 30 years. If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
You remove 30 years from 17 years from 30 years. Are you telling me he started writing why for the age of?
He might look young. We don't know if he's 40 at the time.
I don't believe his story. I don't know why I don't believe it.
Why would you believe it? He's the one that is saying it.
If it's not up to 30, if it's not up to 13 years, if you minus 17 years out of 30 years, it's 13 years, and you can't write WAEC at the age of 30.
Okay. What if he's 40?
It's not 40. I don't believe it's 40.
It will shock you. Nigeria will beg.
I don't believe it's 40. Even if it's 40, you can't write WAEC at the age of 23.
Okay.
23 years, you're writing your first WAEC. No.
Okay. Let's hope so. Another way we carry on today, tax reforms bill. Over 50 Genewsng taxes will be scrambled. FG. Mhm. The federal government has said the controversial tax reform bills currently before the National Assembly were to ensure fairness, equity, and justice for Nigeria. It came on a daily civil society organization, CSOs, led by the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Centers, called on the federal government to build a fair and exclusive tax system that reflects alignment of fiscal policy with equity and economic stabilization. This
Tax
tax,
reform bill every time, tax reform bill
this
every
tax
time,
reform
tax
has been
reform.
going on for weeks now. I don't even know. And then some senators are not even, they don't even want it to align with this tax of a thing. And some are like, it's going to be something better, better, better. But make this thing just favor everybody now be our own. Maybe not go be the one where we say everybody go scorn the shout. The one where we don't already pay inside, we go constantly shout on top again. Wow, Nigeria is a case, and then the man was like, if Nigeria is a course, like a university course, you can't pass it unless you cheat. And even if you're still going to
You see,
cheat
even though you cheat, you need money to cheat.
in
If
Nigeria,
you don't
you
have, you first of all, you need to have money. If you don't have money, how do you cheat?
because everything is not understanding. If you thought it's going straight forward, then the next thing take a corner, you followed. A lot is going on. But God go help us, shall we? Dey inside Nigeria, God will help all of us. As we come to the end of today's show, I want to thank you for joining us on the breakfast show today. I have been your host, Bella, and make sure to join us again tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day and a lovely week ahead. Bye.